gist of how to play Burglar by Honeyglaze. The first chord on the intro is a C minor 9, which is string 6 fret 8, string 5 fret 6, which is an E flat, and an open D. And the right hand, using thumb and 2 fingers, plays 6 4 5. 4 times. That's one bar of 12 4. 2 3 4, then B flat major, which is string 6 fret 6, string 5 fret 5, and again an open 4th string. So we have a double D there. Back again, repeat. Let the notes ring on, overlap. This is the point at which the drums come in. This doesn't change, except the second guitar is going to be adding bass and guitar as well, because I think he's using a bass pedal or an octave pedal thing, and a divider or a loop pedal rather. Here's the gist of Burglar by Honeyglaze. It begins, the intro, we're in 12/4 on a C minor 9, which is string 6 fret 8, string 5 fret 6, that's C and E flat, and then an open D string, string 4. The right hand plays thumb and 2 fingers, 6 4 5, 2 3 4, then a B flat major chord, which is string 6 fret 6, second finger, string 5 fret 5, which is a D, and an open D again. The D doubled, right hand stays the same. Sorry about the blob there. Another bar of C minor 9, another bar, in other words, repeat. At this point the drums come in, and the main guitar part continues to play C minor 9 shape and a B flat shape, but because the other guitar player is using both a loop pedal, I think, and a pedal that drops the the main guitar, his guitar, by an octave, so he's managing to play bass guitar part line at the same time as guitar part, so which means that now we've got a much thicker texture. So his notes added, which can't play on one guitar because they're too far away, there and there, I think, also is repeated and is doubled at the octave as well, because you can't do everything. So the best I can do to put the two guitars together, all the parts, will be to play it here. So we've got the C minor 9 fingering, we've also got the 9th, which is a D on string 3 fret 7, and then the minor 7th there, which is a string 4 fret 8. So that gives us now a C minor 9. I've got rid of, because I haven't got any way of playing two notes on the same string, instead of that open 4 there, it's now being occupied by the 7th, by B flat. So I play 6, 3 and 4 together, and then 5. So it only misses one note out. The B flat chord now becomes a B flat major 7. To add the major 7th on, it's string 4 fret 7. So that's a B flat, so that's this, an A flat. No, sorry, A natural. And an open G, adding on the 6th as well. So if you're into chord naming, B flat major 7, add 6. And I play 6, 3 and 4, followed by 5, as I did here. Sorry. You'll hear that the other guitar is playing on the offbeat, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 3. fast, sorry. I think it plays it that way round. Yeah, it's still the same thing, so it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 3 and 4. Then the bass line changes to make the chords different. So although and still being used, the combined effect next, let me check the chords out, is an A flat, yeah. So you could be playing that, just a straight up A flat would do. Or, oh, by the way, string 6 fret 4, string 3 fret 5, and string 5 fret 6, string 4 fret 6. Or if you want to carry on the that pattern or motif, you can just about play it here. So if you use your little finger, string 6 fret 4 for the A flat, and now you can play it like this. So you can use your third finger on string 5 fret 3 to get the C, the third in the A flat major, and then the open D again. And now instead of playing the E flat up here, we play it now string 4 fret 1. So it's right hand 6 and 5, and then onto the 4th string and play the 4th string twice, open then 1. So 6 and 5, 4, 4. Can't do everything, but this adds in quite a lot of the ideas. Next chord is G minor. And again, we can't do, because we're going to have to play 2 notes on 1 string. So I play the G minor like this. And I double, I play 6 and 5 together, and then 4 open twice. I think this helps as well to imply the other guitar part. So if you put your little finger down on string 2 fret 3 and play 6 and 5 on the right hand, and then strings 2 and 3 using my middle and ring fingers. So I'm playing 6 and 5, which is the thumb and the index, then 2 and 3 together, and then the open 4. Which almost is the same. So instead of having, we've got, so although it's an octave away, the feel is very close. Then F minor, I'm doing an F minor 7, which is a bar A all across string 1, string 5 fret 3, string 6, 5 and 4 make up the F minor 7. The other guitar part adds in these 2 notes here, a B flat on string 3 fret 3 and string 2 fret 3 D. So now putting the whole thing together, so F minor 9. That's F minor 7 and that's F minor 9. And again, implying the 2 guitars, if you play 6 and 5 and then follow up immediately with 2 and 3 together, and finishing off with string 4. Back up to G minor. I'm going a little fast, I know. And then into the verse, which is the same chord. We've got except the second guitar part has now become the bass guitar, with a little bit of extra movement, not just playing root notes. So now the texture thins out, which adds to a lot of variety in the song. And then we focus on the voice. So the dropping out of texture or thinning of texture is compensated for and is a contrast to the vocals. So the vocals get some emphasis. I don't know the song very well yet, the words, but you told me I was nothing but a dream. I said you were nothing. So So that continues in that kind of way. Same chords as for the intro, so we've got the A flat and the G and the F minor. Then we move to what I've just called the second bit. The next section, we've got the C minor and the B flat, except now the time signature has changed from 12/4 to 4/4, but we're keeping the same pulse. So effectively what has happened is we've doubled the speed. So the original counting, laptop's gone off, is 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and then it becomes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's easy to go from the 12/4 to the 4/4. It sounds complicated, but it is not. But it's a great device. So effectively we've got the same pulse, but the tempo, the metronome, if you set in one, is twice as fast now. So it adds a whole load of zip to it. So we've got yet another contrasting section. And right hand accordingly, instead of playing, is now playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and B flat. Not too much on the other guitar part. I think it's bass guitar there. The drums have taken over the busyness. So as a solo version, works really well. So continuing, and let me check my notes, as in just the chord. Not so long ago, not so very long ago, in another town, by fear you don't know. And then by fear, A flat, no changes there, because if you've already learnt it, you're okay. Except I'm not playing or anything, I'm just playing a straight up A flat, the one I mentioned. Or you can just play an A flat 5, so just string 6 fret 4 and string 4 fret 6, and just keep the thumb and finger going, because that's the most important thing. If you prefer a thicker texture, you could do that, putting in string 4 fret 6 for an extra A flat and playing 6 and 5 followed by 4, or 6 followed by 5 and 4. Probably that's better, isn't it? Down to G minor, fear you don't know, by fear. I'm just going to do an F5, so a string 6 fret 1, so 1, 3, 3, or maybe a minor 7th. So you could have fret 1, fret 3, fret 1. I fear you don't know. Then we've got an instrumental break, which is A flat, G, doing it all as fifths chords, as power chords, down to F, and then it's a D5. I'm playing it like here. It's actually the guitar doubled down, the octave down on the bass, but I can't do everything, so I'm just going to play a D5, open 4, string 3 fret 2, 1 bar of it, half a bar, V flat 5, so string 4 fret 1, string 3 fret 3, half a bar of F5, string 4 fret 3 and string 3 fret 5. This speeding up of harmonic rhythm, in other words the chords not lasting for as long, adds extra tension, and also it's a brilliant preparation for the drop back into 12/4. I think we have a drum splash to help us in, or splash or two, and then A flat. Now we're back in the original 12/4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. B flat. Guitar's out of tune. Oh yes, that's right, yeah. So strictly speaking, if you want to keep as much in as possible, it isn't just an A flat 5 followed by a B flat. It's the trying to keep up with the. So I play 2, 3, 4, and then now we're back to. Then repeating. Verse done, second verse, same thing. The second bit, as I call it, is played again, and the lead out, we've pretty much learnt it already. So it's a long A flat. Again, we're back in 4 now, followed by G. If I'm playing on my own, I probably would be, when I play this at the upper mic, I will be lifting the third finger off, little finger off, just to get a bit more variety, because I don't want to do it for too long, because I don't have another guitar to do the instrumental, so it's going to get boring. I'll just do something, you know. I like that, that'll do. So I've just thought, if I do thumb and 3 fingers, and move the fingers across to strings 4, 3 and 2, and then 3, 2 and 1, and back to give some interest. So we've got a chordal arpeggio going up and down. So probably that will do me for an instrumental. What have we got next? Oh yeah, the lead into the second verse, which is a repetition of verse 1. D5, half a bar, E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, there we go. And then end on an A flat. I think I wouldn't put the C in. I like it to stay bare. Slowing down as well to signal the end. Or would I put the C in? It's very final. I don't particularly like final. On this song, it leaves you in the middle, stranded, nowhere in particular, sort of like in another town, as it were. So what could you do? Yeah, a 6/9 chord would be good, I think. So we have it D5, E flat 5, F, and if you haven't played this chord before, it's strings 6 fret 4, half 3 string bar A. So we've got fret 3 on strings 4, 3 and 2, and then the third finger goes down on string 2 fret 4. So do look up the song Burglar by Honeyglaze. It's a great song, and I'm very much looking forward to playing it at the open mic next week. I will practice it a lot, because as you all know, when you practice something and then go and play it, quite often it falls to bits. You have to be overlearnt. Please share the song. See you.